Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Shooting guard at 6'3". Number 5, Malik Beasley. The other guard at 6'3". Number 0, D'Angelo Russell. At center, 6 feet 10 inches. Number 32, Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away. Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. So here's Miami's starting group. We've got Jay Crowder. He's out there with Bam Adebayo. Iguodala out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. And for Minnesota, they've got Beasley. He's out there with Russell. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 slot. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kev, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And, Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
You got to do it. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Butler, down low. Towns with the steal. Here's Russell, and he banks in the layup.
Well, that's nice coordination, as Russell seemed to know that he was going to get around the defense.
Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to Milwaukee. Here's Dragic, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Okogie, 14 points from him the last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. To the paint. Here's Crowder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Okogie for 3. It's good from long range. Okogie's got his second bucket of the night.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Butler passes to Adebayo. There's Dragic with the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Okogie, and that one is hammered home.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Outside Butler. From deep, Iguodala. Minnesota with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Chalk up 2 there.
Iguodala does so many things well and stays after it. A relentless effort that time on the boards.
Okogie for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Outside Butler. A floater, and it's good on the layup.
And how about the floater there from Butler? That shot is deadly. You just never know when he's going to use it.
Beasley outside. Towns dishes to Russell. Beasley with the bounce pass. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns trying to get open. No good from Hernangomez. He'd have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Shots good by Butler. Butler's got 6.
Well, Jimmy Butler can score on all 3 levels, inside, outside, and from distance.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Minnesota making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. It's stolen by Dragic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now Russell, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. And that one's good. Russell.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Iguodala against Beasley. Iguodala, the pass to Dragic. Over Russell. Offline from the top of the key.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
The kick out to Towns. Timberwolves keep it alive. Pass to Russell on the wing. Johnson. Okogie for 3. Drills it from outside. Okogie's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Miami trailing. And here's Dragic. Last game he had 12. Adebayo with the ball.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And Towns gets it to go.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's none after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Nunn looking around. Jones, the pass to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
For three, a Kobe. They get it back. Towns, the pass to Johnson. Here's Russell with the three. Good on the triple. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, you got to chase him off the three-point line and not let him get into that kind of rhythm as Russell knocks one in.
And the Heat call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And here is Robinson after D'Angelo Russell hitting the three. They need this one. The shot will not fall. Evans with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 9. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Heat. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Following the score by Miami. Reed the pass to Johnson. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. From deep, Evans buries it from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A steal, and now Minnesota on the fast break. All alone. Shots good by Noel.
Now off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
.158 left in the first quarter. Now, here's Nunn. He's tightly guarded. They get a hand on it. Here's Noel. Defended by Nunn. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And he's got his first chance at the line here. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Here's Nunn. Johnson with the block.
Well, if you can use that athleticism on offense, why not try it on defense? James Johnson putting his 7'1" wingspan to great use.
And the basket by Olynyk.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there. At his size, with that kind of touch, that is money.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
.102 left here in the first quarter. A three-pointer off the mark.
He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Noel passes to Johnson. Misses off the right iron. Layman, he's checked in for Minnesota. Culver comes in for Jacob Evans. The Heat trail by 13. Here's Robinson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Nunn. Miami no good on that time either. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 20-4 run. Rebound by Olynyk. And Miami shooting just 35% to start the game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And it's off from three-point range. Olynyk against Hernan Gomez. Reed gets the bucket.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his teammates.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Timberwolves team out there.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, we've got Kendrick Nunn. Derek Jones is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derek Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A.
You know, all the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Evans outside. The pass to Culver. Three-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. The Heat trail by 15. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
They get it again. Passes it to Layman. Now Evans. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 to shoot. Pass to Vanderbilt. Shoots over Olynyk. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Now that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Iguodala against Evans. Pass to Crowder. Outside Butler takes a three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
It's good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And no one really crashing down on the backside, a breakdown defensively.
Towns, the pass to Layman. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Towns finds Beasley. Lock at 6. Russell, no luck. The Heat trail by 13. And Dragic gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Dragic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And it's Beasley in the corner. Another miss by Minnesota. For Miami, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Dragic had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Minnesota leading by 11. And there's the pass to Beasley. He feeds it to Russell. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Bam Adebayo's checked in for a Leonard. There's the lob to Towns.
D'Lo at that size has great court vision. Great pass.
And Miami has possession. Now here's Dragic. He has 6. Adebayo kicks to Butler. And a miss there on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Passes to Layman. Good, and the assist goes to Town. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Crowder. At the teardrop, it's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Okogie misses. The Heat trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
In transition, here comes Miami. Dragic has got the ball, goes back up, and stolen by Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Andre Iguodala.
Well, Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
This is his first free throw of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Layman. And Miami with a change here, too. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Miami no good on that time either.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Okogie. Over Butler. Towns trying to get open. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 12 points in the game. And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion. Then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed, and they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Josh Okogie. And Miami making a change here. Now Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably why there's great reason why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
Robinson drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Robinson's got his first bucket of the night. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. The 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Robinson. Pass to Nunn. Puts up a 3. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Stolen by Robinson. 17-foot shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Russell passes to Reed. 1:29 left to play here in the half. Johnson, good.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Nunn against Evans. Jones. And he makes good on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Russell. 7 points in the game. Culver dishes to Evans. Here's Reed. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Reed's got 6.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nunn passes to Butler. Reed with the rebound. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Lobbed up there for Evans. And he lays in the alley-oop. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Nunn kicks to Robinson. Butler deciding where to go with it. Robinson misses.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And he just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here. Outside Butler with 1 on the clock. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Karl Anthony Towns. An impressive first half and a nice start for you guys. How did that happen?
I mean, yeah, we had some great days of practice. You know, this is what happens when you got some days off.
Got the spring in your step again. Thanks, Karl Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Jack, you talk about a young player who's had to perform in high-profile markets, D'Angelo Russell.
L.A., New York, Oakland, or is it? Oh, yeah, I'm talking about San Francisco. Where they won a bunch of titles. Nowhere to hide for this guy.
Yeah. Didn't meet his initial expectations of the number he's taking, but now he's kept grinding, and now he's getting back into that right now.
Second half just about ready to start. We send it to Kevin Harlan with the call.
Turnover.
And that'll about do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Dragic with it. They've got Towns. Malik Beasley out there with Russell. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Dragic gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Heat trail by 21. Here's Iguodala. And it's Russell with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Here's a Kogi. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists in the game.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
They double him with Russell. Outside Butler. Wide open look. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the right side. Russell from long range. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Butler. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. There's the lob to Towns. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
There's Dragic with the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And it goes down 2 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Dragic. 8 points for him. Kicks it to Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Olynyk checked in. Here's Towns. No good that time. And it's Miami the other way. Out to the right wing. There's Dragic with the 3. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now a timeout called by Miami. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Clock at 4. Here's Iguodala. Towns with the defensive effort.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Hernan Gomez passes to Noel. Back to Hernan Gomez. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Towns has got 8 points.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Now the pass to Butler. And that one drops for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Layman kicks to Beasley. Passes it to Noel. Here's Layman. Pass to Noel. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Olynyk got rebound number 5 here tonight. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Covered by Beasley. Pass to Butler. Lays it up off the glass. Butler's got 4 points now in the quarter. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And there's the pass to Towns.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Iguodala. He kicks it to Olynyk. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Makes Olynyk tough. Outside, inside, and the mid-range.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in, and it's Jacob Evans in for Beasley. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA, and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Towns, no luck. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Nunn, and easy 2 points on the layup. Nunn's got his third basket of the night.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Layman, a three-pointer is right on target. Layman's got 5.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And Olynyk kicks to Jones. Outside, Robinson misses the 3.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Layman off target with his 3.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Iguodala, the pass to Robinson. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And Towns drops them both. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Nunn kicks to Jones. Robinson against Towns. Passes it to Olynyk to the inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
To the middle. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball. The Timberwolves second.
I mean, it's about the pace they've played with here offensively. They don't look like they're showing any signs of slowing down.
Yeah, like a 5-tool baseball player, James Johnson's one of those guys who does a little bit of everything for his team.
Okogie's checked in for Minnesota. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Towns. Here's Olynyk. Rebound by Johnson.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
No problems knocking that one down. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Here's Nunn. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Yep, that one goes in there. Nunn's got 12 in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Back to Russell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Olynyk. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Olynyk not afraid to get physical out there with the defense all around him.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Timberwolves shooting around 44% in this third quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jones, no luck.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Okogie, the pass to Johnson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
He's reliable, capitalizing on the inside. You have to keep Johnson from getting in that close.
Pass to Nunn. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Heat. Both good from the line that time. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Okogie. Inside, Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 9 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And stolen by Russell. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Okogie, the pass to Reed. No good with the layup. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Heat, they've got Hill, Hero out there with Myers-Leonard, and it's Silva in at the power forward.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Hero, no good. Now the Timberwolves with it, out to the wing. Okogie, the pass to Spellman. That one goes. Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Hero passes to Silva. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul. Greg, it's pretty typical for players of the past to talk about current players and say they may have struggled had they played when I played. What do you think of that line of thinking?
You know, I just don't agree with that. And I think we all do that. We all feel like our era was the best. I had the same thoughts being passed my way when I first came into the league.
I'm sure.
The reality is these guys work just as hard as guys worked back in our era. They just have more understanding of what their value is. And in a lot of ways, they've got more courage to speak out because, you know, let's face it, they're more of a bullseye on their back in today's era with social media than we've ever seen before.
That is true. Dragic kicks to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Good work there as it goes.
And still trying to polish this side of his game up. Leonard looking very comfortable on that move.
Down low, here's Spellman, and he dunks it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Here's Dragic. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Both free throws good from Dragic. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah,
that
no
long
kidding.
ago. At least
No
it feels
kidding.
like that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. Picked him clean. Fast break, here they come. Here's Vanderbilt. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Dragic dishes to Hill. Here's Hero. Covered by Beasley. Hero, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Noel. And it's Miami with the rebound. Hill looking it over. And the pass to Hero. He dishes it to Dragic. Rebound, Minnesota. Beasley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hernan Gomez down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's Hero, covered by Evans. Hero passes to Dragic. 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Leonard, no luck. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Hill. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or Katie in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Kicks it to Leonard. Pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From deep. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Nunn's checked in. Six to shoot. Shot from 16, and he knocks down the jumper. Nunn's got 10 points in just the second half.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
The putback. Here's Nunn. It's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. So it's Miami now. Just 5 to shoot. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Hero, covered by Evans. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's none. The shot missing. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's none. Guarded closely. Pass to Hill. Shoots from the corner, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hill taking no time to get that shot off. Once it hit his hands, it was off.
Evans outside. He lobs it up. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Here's none. Kicks it out to Leonard. Plenty of space. Tries again. And the layup good by Nunn.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Now, here's none. Not a lot of room. Pass to Hero. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And Minnesota has possession to the inside. Layman, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nunn passes to Silva. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. No good on that one. And he sinks the second. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen. Now, here's Nunn. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never